So, how are those New Year's resolutions going? Pretty bad, I assume. As for recording, it is January 6th. Yes, 6th. Good day in history. So if I could give a demonstration about what this looks like, we got the y-axis level of achievement, and x will be time, as it usually is. Then your achievement is probably way high on January 1st, and it immediately plummets because you're a bit of a failure. And it's all downhill from there. I'm sure that you want to fix this. I know you don't want to be a failure contrary to popular belief. Things are not easy. But what if I told you there was one thing you could do every day to make your life easier? You want to know what it is? Drum roll, please. Meditation. What's that? You tried meditation that one time and never tried it again because you didn't like it? Well, stick with me. I know meditation can seem insanely difficult. Trust me, I have been through the same struggle. But I have come to the rescue because I'm going to show you why it's important and how to do it. Now, why would you meditate? Studies have shown that meditation literally changes your brain structure and helps with things like anxiety and depression, and overall increases your quality of life. The foundational assumption is that much of what makes our lives miserable in many ways is that we don't have a proper relationship with our thoughts and feelings. And I know you don't have that good relationship because you're scrolling on YouTube and not climbing a tree or something. So have you seen Inside Out? Basically, the moral of the movie is that it is okay to feel all of your emotions. No emotion in particular is always bad or always good. Unpleasant emotions are not automatically bad, for example. The thing is, all emotions just want to help us. Sadness wants to acknowledge loneliness to encourage you to be social. Anger wants to acknowledge unfairness to encourage you to make things fair. The thing is that we cannot control our emotions, but we can control our reaction to them. Wah! Did I scare you? If I did, which I probably did, you couldn't really control that. But what are you going to do in response? Dislike the video? Don't do that. You use that fear that I've instilled upon you to begin meditating. And that's the thing, meditation helps you control your response to emotions. Now, let me break it down. The first thing you do when you're meditating is you notice each thought as it arises. Then you acknowledge that emotion without judgment. You just want to acknowledge its existence and allow it to pass on its own time. After it passes, you switch back to focusing on your breathing, the foundation to mindfulness meditation. And you don't even have to do like fancy, insane aerobics, like with your body or anything. So some people will sit crisscross on the floor, and that is awesome, but that is not the only way to do it. The only thing you have to do is make sure your back remains straight and alert. That way, it's not like you're falling asleep or anything. It's more like I'm alert, I'm listening to my thoughts and emotions while focusing on my breathing. And you can remain alert while you are relaxing. But Ian, you say, I don't have a lot of money. I'm not Bill Gates. I don't want to pay another monthly subscription to something that I'm not even sure about in the first place. Well, that's a pretty stupid thing of you to say, but I'll respond to it anyway. You don't have to pay. There's an iOS and Android app called Medito, spelled M-E-D-I-T-O. It is a completely free, 100% free app that has a lot of meditations. I personally have been using it for a while. And if you don't want to use an app, that's totally fine. There are lots of YouTube meditations as well that will help guide you while you're learning how to do it. Then you can do it by yourself. But Medito, if you're listening, please sponsor me. It takes time to get where you eventually want to be, but eventually you'll get to a point where if you're stressed, you will be able to do a meditation and feel much better. It allows you to slow down and notice your thoughts and feelings rather than judging them. And that allows you to appreciate the present moment rather than getting caught up in so many unhelpful thoughts. I'm on a walk. Look how cool this plant is. Guys, look at this. I'm being so mindful right now. I'm noticing so many little things. Would you look at that sunset? That is one set of a sun. Look, I found a little cactus. I'm gonna name you Cacti. Do what works for you, but I just really wanted to kind of spread the message. And yeah, I hope you are interested now. If you're not, well, sucks to be you. Go ahead and give Medito a try. And chew with your mouth closed.